Not your keys, not your mother sucking cheese. Listen up. All you newbies stepping into this cryptocurrency space right now, look, understand that wherever you store your crypto assets is just as important of what crypto assets that you invest in. Knowing where to store your crypto is one of the most critical steps in safeguarding your investments. Let me break it down for you. In crypto, there's a thing called custody and ownership dynamics. Now, when you buy crypto on exchanges like Coinbase, Binance, Kraken, or the hood favorite, Robinhood, the exchanges provide a wallet that when you buy it, you purchase your crypto, that they'll go ahead and you can store your newly purchased assets on that wallet. But who really owns the custody of that wallet that you create on those apps? The exchange owns it, not you. The exchange holds what they call the private keys, or essentially the passwords that give you access to that crypto that you just purchased. And without the private keys, or without you knowing or seeing those private keys, you really don't have ownership of or control of those assets. Ergo, my original tagline of not your keys, not your cheese. Now, with that being said, by moving your crypto to a personal wallet, you control the keys on that personal wallet and thus have ownership and custody of your wallet and the assets in it. So what does that mean? That means no third party can come in and interfere, restrict, or freeze your funds at any time. And I know you've been hearing things out there with people not being able to move their coins off of Robinhood or Coinbase lately. And that's all within the rights of those exchanges. And they can do whatever they want because guess what? It's in their custody. Exchanges are prime targets for hackers because they store large amounts of crypto in the centralized wallets. It's a lot of buying and selling going on. So hackers have one point. If they hack, they can get a lot of assets at one time. Makes sense, right? So don't take my word for it. Look through history. I'm going to give you a couple cases to look up. With major exchange hacks like Mt. Gox, GOX in 2014, they were hacked. FTX in 2022, where billions of dollars in customer funds were stolen or misused. Just take a look. Look it up for yourself. Another issue with exchanges are they're like any other businesses, and they can fall victim to bankruptcies or failures just like everybody else. And exchanges are businesses, and they can fail due to just poor management, or they run out of money, or they say they have this amount of assets on one side and don't really have them. Or they can just get cracked down from regulatory crackdowns. And regulatory crackdowns are coming with this new administration. So in these cases, customer funds might be lost or frozen indefinitely. You can never get it back. Another thing I've seen in this crypto space is exchanges can limit access to your own funds. Meaning if an exchange experiences downtime or is under hackers' attacks, they can halt withdrawals, or like you can't sell or get your money out, which is a common problem when, say, our XRP or whatever coins we're getting, let's say one night they just go up and boom, it's worth 100 times more, 500 times more than what it was worth when you went to sleep. And now you just want to sell. I want to get rid of it. But then the exchange says, hey, we're having a problem right now and you can't move XRP one way or the other. They do that all the time. And then you'll be able to get to your funds. You will not be able to get to your funds when you need to get to them the most, or when you're trying to sell or get out. All right, now that's all the bad of keeping your money on these exchanges that you buy your crypto on. Now let's just talk about the flip of that though. Let's talk about the benefits of having a warm or cold wallet. Now, first of all, what is a warm wallet or a hot wallet? A warm wallet is a wallet that is connected to the internet with like an app. So some warm wallet apps or hot wallet apps are Exodus, Trust Wallet, etc. You can go down the list, do the research. I have an ebook coming. You can research it through there. Now, some of the pros of using a warm wallet or a hot wallet are convenience of use. If you know you got to make some quick transaction or frequent transaction, hey, you know that you're doing business with me and I take crypto. If you want to say, hey, if I know I'm going to spend about this much money today, I'm going to take this amount of crypto out. I like to call it pocket change, right? You take the crypto that you need with you, or what you need, the cash. If you think about it like cash today, you would take the cash you want to take with you when you go out to the mall, and you know, hey, I'm gonna spend about $300 or $400. I might take a stack with me, and I know I'm gonna just kind of play around with that money. That way, if you get robbed or something happened to you, or you get stuck up, whatever the case may be, you doesn't really hurt you. You was going to spend that money regardless, right? Same deal. Now, the other advantage is that you hold those private keys we talked about earlier. And what that does is ensure that you have full control over your funds. Another thing about these warm wallets, they are usually user friendly. You don't have to know a lot. It's pretty intuitive, and you can just kind of follow the scripts and do what you need to do. Now, the bad part about having a warm wallet, because I got to be honest with you, give you both sides, is they're a little bit more vulnerable to attacks. If you install the wrong software on your phone and you got somebody looking at your phone, they might can take your password or whatever. But a lot of these apps have face identity, but they still can get in. And again, because it's online, your keys can be hacked and exposed to online use versus a cold wallet. So just know that that's a possibility. A lot harder though than keeping your money on the exchange wallet. Next up, we have cold wallets. Now they call cold wallets because technically that wallet isn't connected online. So whatever wallet you use, you storing your crypto locally. So a cold wallet is an offline wallet or a hardware-based wallet. You'll find examples of those wallets like Trezor wallet, Ledger has a cold wallet, Tangem has a cold wallet, Arculus has a cold wallet. And some of the pros for using these wallets are because since it's offline or not online, they're kind of immune to those security hacks that can be happening if you're connected to the internet. Or you'll have some cold wallets, like I mentioned, like a Tangem or Arculus wallet that requires a phone app, but it uses near field communication technology to interact with the wallet via a smartphone app. So they'll store the keys, your private keys, directly on the card or the device that you're using, which still doesn't expose your keys or your private keys to the internet. Now, just like the warm wallet, cold wallets has some cons themselves. Using devices like Ledger or Trezor technology, they're a little bit less convenient than having for frequent transactions. So if you know you got to go somewhere, if you know you got to be making a lot of moves back and forth with your crypto, and it's not long term, cold wallets are pretty much of a disadvantage because you got to do a lot of work, and it requires a lot of careful handling to secure the device. So you're going to have recovery phases and this and that, which might make it a little cumbersome, let's say, to move money back and forth versus it sitting. Using devices or cold wallet devices like Arculus or Tangem, it requires compatible cell phone apps, which could be a barrier for some users. Some people don't want to touch the internet at all. So that could be a problem. Or some of the security features it might lack versus a Ledger or Trezor hardware device might hinder you using those type of cold wallets. Also, staking or interest in decentralized apps. Usually a cold wallet doesn't participate in all that stuff because, again, they are connected to the online space, and the cold wallets really want to disconnect online from offline. So you got to make a pick there. Now, overall, while a personal wallet's safer, whether you choose warm or cold, ownership and decentralization. With your own wallet, you're in full control. No third party can freeze or confiscate your funds at any time. It's all you. So this aligns with the whole cryptocurrency development, the reason why it's here. It aligns with the whole decentralized ethos of cryptocurrencies. But I'm an IT geek at heart. So if I look at this, I look at the security best practices of all of them. And warm wallets are great for daily use, but I would only use my warm wallets for small amounts of money. I only keep a little bit amount of money on my online warm wallets. These apps are where you want to just, again, like I said earlier, Like if you again had some pocket money, quick accessible money that you can spend for the day that you plan on spending. Again, if I get robbed or somebody take my money from you that day, gunpoint, whatever the case may be, guess what? You can have it and it's cool. But cold wallets, like I said earlier as well, they are good for your long-term storage of your investments. If you say, hey, I'm never touching this 1,000 coins, I'm gonna just leave it here and let it do what it do, that's what they're great for. Now, one thing I gotta warn you against with both, you gotta always back up your wallet's recovery seed phrases. You gotta put them somewhere safe. You gotta store it in a secure offline location. If you go to Arculus or Tangent route, you want to get multiple cards because again, I'll have one, maybe I keep in my possession. I might have one in the safe. I might have one somewhere else. But again, you want to make sure, because if you lose any of those things, if you lose that card, if you lose that Trezor device, your crypto's gone too. Point number 5 I want to make, transitioning your money from, or your assets from the exchange when you purchase it to your wallet. Like I said, I have an ebook coming, be done by the end of the week, but let's say I'm gonna give you this sauce for free. Step 1, if you purchase this crypto on the exchange, Robinhood, Coinbase, whatever, etc., you're gonna purchase it. They're gonna put what you purchased in the wallet there. You're gonna set up your secure warm or cold wallet, whatever phrases that you back up there as step 2. And then step 3, you'll actually send that crypto once you got everything set up correctly with your hardware, either your warm or cold wallet. You'll send in step number 3, you'll go to that exchange wallet. You'll get the address of your receive address for that asset in your warm or cold wallet. And then you will, from your exchange, the wallet that where you just purchased that asset, you will take your purchase asset and then you will send it to your personal cold or warm storage wallet. Pretty simple steps. I'm trying to help you out because I don't want you to get in this space where you spend and you invest some hard-earned cash over here. It actually works out. You start seeing those big numbers, and then one day you say, what happened to my money? That's not going to feel good. I'm telling you. It's been you can go online, you see people that had some many, whatever's a Bitcoin they bought for $10 and it's gone. And now that 10 buck Bitcoin is 108,000 as of today. You know they hurting. I mean, ouch. Like, ouch. Wrap this up so I can get out of here. While exchanges are convenient and are a must for buying and selling your crypto, keeping your assets on these exchanges will expose you to significant risks, hacks, freezes, and insolvencies if these exchanges go under. But by transferring your crypto over to warm wallets and cold wallets, you gain full custody, ensuring that your assets are safe and under your control. And I'm gonna leave you with this. And always remember this, and I tell my kids this all the time, because somebody told me this. With great power comes great responsibility. Owning your private keys means it's up to you to secure them. But it's a very small price to pay for true financial sovereignty and freedom. I'm telling you, this crypto thing is a great thing, is a great space, but as it gets more popular, as we're starting to see, especially with this new administration that just went in on Monday, I'm telling you, you have to secure your assets, because I'm sure these hackers are about to get busy because they know it's going to be a lot of new people in this space and it's time for them to eat. And I just don't want them to eat off of your plate, y'all. Hey, as always, I love y'all. I'm trying to give y'all a couple gems for y'all to hold on to because I know you're going to need them. I don't want you to be the person that discover you need to watch this video after you lose your money in this game. Play the game how it's played, y'all. Hey, I love y'all. It's Trip Talk Tech, y'all.